Hello there and welcome to Rick's Kaladesh edition. We are in the queue here waiting for a Kaladesh draft to start. This is a release event, by the way. And here we are. Well, for our first pick here, we have a rare that's fine card. Uh, top 4. Uh, Look at the top 4, Exile 1, right? Yeah, it's a nice card, you know. But I'm not sure. Oh, what does this thing do? Oh yeah, this is pretty good too. But I think here I'm gonna take a welding sparks. I mean, I have played with welding sparks before, and it has been pretty good. This looks quite good too, by the way. So we got two great black cards, right? So I think it's since the welding sparks is also a pretty good card. The power level here of these three cards, they seem kind of close to the same to me. So I would rather get the card that is not black because I have two black cards here. So yeah, let's get our welding sparks. All right. So let's see. We have a filigree familiar, which is great. It's probably what I'm gonna take here. I have played this thing on my pre-release, and I'm not impressed by it. I mean, vehicles as a whole are awesome, but Crew 5 is really asking for a lot. There's a Propeller Pioneer, which is a great card too. Windrake is fine. This is fine, I guess. Haven't played with it. Man, if this thing gave vigilance, I mean, gave lifelink instead of vigilance, it would be so much better. What else? There's a Leaf Fast, which is fine. Yeah, I think Filigree Familiar is nice here because, it's on a similar power level to the colored card, and it's not a colored card, meaning that right now I'm just red. I get to wait and see what people pass me. Alright, Inspiring Vantage is an interesting card. Now, Reckless Fire Weaver seems like a great card. Also, Thriving Grabs. I mean, both are cards. Oh, Edible Marauder is pretty cool too. Uh, I guess we will pick one of the aggressive red cards. There's this thing too, which is nice as well. The thing is, we have to figure out whether. I mean, the cards that we have here kinda make me want to get a Fire Weaver instead of a Thriving Grabs. Because we have sort of an artifact sub theme going on instead of an energy sub theme. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is right, but feels like it could be. Oh, this is quite good, but it's in two colors. Okay, I don't think there's anything red that I want to be taking here, and I guess I will end up getting a black card, maybe even this. I'm not sure. The thing is, I have passed quite a few black cards so far, so I'll probably just go ahead and do take a black card here, but I will not be, locked into it. Probably the Dayang. Guess I can get a puzzle knot later on, right? So let's get a Dayang here. All right. Oh man, tidy conclusion. This is a great pack, by the way. There's a incendiary sabotage, which could work for us. There's another puzzle knot, black puzzle knot, a fire weaver, thriving rats, three thriving cards, by the way. But there's a tidy conclusion, which is a great card, even if you don't have. Sorry, even if you don't have a lot of artifacts, and we are looking to have some artifacts here, right? With this deck, even though we don't have them yet, but oh well. Tidy conclusion seems like a great card. All right, Salivating Gremlins seems like the play here. I mean, we do have to get a few artifacts. we're gonna start working on that soon enough here. But I think this is one of the best cards here in the pack. This is a card that intrigues me. I really do want to make this work at some point, but not today. Not going into white here. There's also a Lawless Broker, which is a fine card, fine filler, fine limited filler. Live fast. Well, the fact that it's a sorcery, uh, I don't love it, you know. But oh well, it's great for energy decks, by the way. But I think I'm better off getting a Salivating Gremlins there. All right, all right. Here we have another fine pick, a Foundry Creature, which is a pretty aggressive card if you are in a night effect deck. Eager Construct is underwhelming for me. I haven't liked playing with it. Accomplished Automaton is, kind of expensive. And Demolish is one of the artifact removal cards that I don't generally like to main deck, I don't think. At least so far. Because it's so expensive and so unwieldy for mana sorcery. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the flyer here. Renegade Tactics, a fine card, I would say. Fortuna's Find is actually nice. Let's try and take. I think I like it better than a Renegade Tactics. All right, this is definitely what I'm taking here. There's a Ruinous Gremlin, seems okay, and this is the worst Bone Splitter ever. But seems like it could work, especially if you have a lot of evasion. There's this thing which is great, but I'm even though I have a glut on the three mana slot here, I'm gonna take the Pillar Bug because Lifelink is a powerful ability and it is an artifact. So, all right, well, it's either Leave Fast or Demolition Stomper. I think I'm gonna take a Leave Fast, but I'm not sure whether I'm gonna play it. I mean, like probably not. Here we have nothing. I guess we could take something like a rebuff just in case. Alright, well, I'm not a big fan of this thing. So I'm probably taking an automaton. The timepiece is not great either. So yeah, let's take an automaton. Not sure if I'm gonna play it. Probably not. Ooh, a puzzle knot made it back. Now that makes me very happy. Because it is exactly the kind of card that I want to make a deck like this tick. Cheap artifact that draws me cards and with abilities. Ooh, all right. Well, what can I say? Speaking of ridiculous artifacts, let's take a Smuggler's Sculptor. There's I mean, this is an insane pack, by the way. There's a Aerial Responder. There's a Welding Sparks. There's a Pyrohelix. All nice cards. I mean, this, and this are all first pick material cards. There's also a Salivating Gremlin. Maybe it makes it back, but yeah. Let's go ahead and take a Smuggler Sculptor. Not about to let the best card in the entire set pass here. Alright, there's a Diabolic Tutor, Weld Fast Monitor. Right, I think here I'm gonna take a tidy conclusion. Just because, this is a great card. We do need more artifacts, meaning that, taking a Weld Fast Monitor here would be defensible. Don't think I'm taking a Fire Weaver because we need more artifacts and not cards that care about artifacts. We have plenty of those at this point. Uh, so Tidy Conclusion is a card that as a curve topper is pretty much the best thing you can hope for. It's an instant. It destroys creatures. It gains you life. This thing makes it back. I'm happy. This thing makes it back. I'm happy. Even this thing. Hopefully, if it makes it back, we'll already have plenty of artifacts to make this thing really work. So yeah, let's take a tidy conclusion. Alright, Thriving Grubs seems like the pick here. We need creatures. Prophetic Prism could be a great pick as well, but I think at this point in a draft here, we are looking for creatures to bash down with. I mean, I guess we are looking for artifacts too, right? And this draws a card, yeah. But yeah, I just feel better about taking the grubs here. We need creatures to make this thing work, by the way. So yeah, other than that, there's a Glimmer of Genius, which is great. Theorist is great. Ambitious Etherborn is a fine card. Puzzle Knot. Hundovic is great. This thing is okay. Ibex is fine. Alright. But either way, I am taking the grubs. Alright, Brazen Scourge. Spireside Infiltrator. I think I'm gonna take the Scourge here, even though it's harder on my mana. It is a better card, I think, overall. I mean, Haste is obviously a very powerful ability, and 3/3s for 3 have historically been really good and limited. So that's what I'm taking. Ooh, a card I really do like. Oval Chase Daredevil. Uh, it like fills uh, a spot here in our mana curve, and I think it's maybe the best card for us here. There's this thing which is great. Not sure how great it is in limited, especially here when we don't have a lot of incentives to discard cards and to have cards in our graveyard like we did in Shadows of Innistrad red block. Runa's Gremlin is a fine card that I'm always happy to have a copy on the main deck or in the sideboard, since this is a very artifact heavy set. Well, curiously, there's no artifacts in this pack, by the way. But yeah, let's take the Daredevil. It's a great card. Okay, I don't really want a second Fortuitous Find. I'm not a fan of the construct, so I think I'm gonna take the Gremlin. Could take a lookout too, but I don't think we're enough aggressive to just run this thing. So I guess the Ruinous Gremlin should be our pick. I'm not yet sure whether I want to play it in my main deck. I guess it does, pilot a Copter if we need to, right? Let's go ahead and take it either way. Alright, Rush of Vitality is a fine card. Another Eager Construct. I mean, do we get an Eager Construct? I don't think so. We need some Fabricate cards, right? Those are cards that aren't artifacts, but can help with cards that care about artifacts, such as this one and this one, because they can make artifacts. I guess Rush of Vitality. It's a fine combat trick. Not sure if I want to really play it, but I guess we shall see here soon enough. Okay, well, there's a Lawless Broker. There's an Inventor's Goggles. I'm not sure how many Artificers we have at this point. Yeah, not many. Pilots, Gremlins, and Bats, and all kinds of cards, but not Artificers. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be good enough. I mean, maybe it could be good even without the Artificers. But no, I think I'm gonna take a Spireside Infiltrator. More of an aggressive card, right? Right, a card that I really do like, Spark of Creativity. It's a great design, I think. I have played it in one of my decks, and it has worked well. You have to, time it right, but I think it's a nice card. On the other hand, we could take an Ambitious Etherborn here, because you can fabricate. Yes, well, I think I'm gonna take the Etherborn. I really do like Spark of Creativity though, but I feel like I need creatures with fabricate more here at this point. So Torch Gauntlet. Man, those are late Fragmentizers and Appetites. I think I'm gonna take a Diabolic Tutor. It's a fine card. You can go get one of our removal spells or our bomb. I'm okay with that. Alright. Ah man. Now I wish I hadn't taken the first one there. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take a Torch Gauntlet. Not sure if I'm gonna play it, but oh well. Yeah, another Torch Gauntlet. probably I am not, right? Alright, second rune was Gremlin, not sure. I think I'd rather have a cathartic reunion. Could even play it in my main deck, I guess we shall see. Have 23 cards by the way already, and we have still one pack to go. Let's hope we open something nice here. Okay, we did open something nice, but not in our colors, sadly. There's a Toolcraft Exemplar. Great card. For us here, I think the obvious pick should be a Dund operative. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. I will learn soon enough though. There's Spark of Creativity, the Automaton Construct. This thing could be okay. I mean, the fact that it puts it on the top of the library instead of the hand is kind of bad, but oh well. There's also a puzzle knot, a red puzzle knot that I wouldn't mind getting back here. But yeah, for my first pick, I'm gonna take an operative here. Alright, here we have another shot at taking a Gunty, Lord of Luxury. What else do we have? A Salivating Gremlins, we have a Malphis Door Booster. It's fine, by the way. It's a nice card. I think I could take it instead of a Gunty. I may look. Spend mana as though you were mana of any type to cast it. It's a fine card, by the way. I mean, it's card advantage, right? As much as I like this thing, I think I would rather get this. Hopefully this makes it back, although I think it's unlikely. If this or this makes it back, I'll be extremely happy about it. But for now, let's try the rare. Okay, Incendiary Sabotage. Oh right, there's a Quicksmith Genius, another puzzle knot, two puzzle knots by the way. But I think that the Genius should be better for us. I mean, we do have only a few artifacts, right? Which is, well, something that we should try to remedy before this pack is over. But yeah, the thing is an aggressive card. I mean, it's a 3 mana 3/2. You know, it's fine in the mana cost to power toughness ratio department. I think I'd rather have that than another puzzle knot here. Although I do want a puzzle knot, but oh well. Alright, here we got nothing for us, sadly. Could take a Demolish for the sideboard. Spontaneous Artist. Could work. Could work. Another Rush of Vitality, we don't need that. I think Demolish for the sideboard should be a fine choice here for us, so. Ooh, a Beaumont Courier. Alright. Guess I'm taking that. I mean, it is an artifact, and you know it's probably much better in constructed than it is in limited because as a 1 mana 1/1, it doesn't do much. But I'm willing to try it. Another puzzle knot, man. All these puzzle knots going by, and I can take any of them. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. Another Fireweaver. Yeah, let's take a Courier. Okay, Renegade Tactics. There's a Skygate. Skygate is a card that has been better for me than I initially thought it would be. No, I think I'm gonna take a Genius. Another one. Alright, Salivating Gremlins is fine. Hopefully all those puzzle knots make it back here for me. I wouldn't be sad about that. Alright, no puzzle knot. Could take a Demolish number 2. Take another Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, Reunion seems nice. Alright, here we're gonna get our initial pack back. Hopefully there's still, you know, a couple of goodies left. Can hope. I mean, the pack was insane, right? I'm not expecting any of the high pick cards to make it back, but you know, if I remember correctly, I guess the pack was deep enough that I should get something here. Shall see. All right, like I have been talking about how I don't really like eager construct, but here I think I have to take it. I mean, hijack is not exactly the kind of thing we want. An eager construct at least is an artifact, so let's go ahead and get it. All right, well, the puzzle knots are not making it back. It seems. Let's take a second for Churus find here. Don't think I want anything else from this pack. Alright, well, the Gauntless made it back, so I guess I could try it. I mean, Gauntless is nice with cards like Bomat Courier. Like, the Courier wouldn't be as hot late in the game because it's a 1 mana 1/1 with haste, so not even sure how good it's going to be here, I guess. Guess we shall see. I guess we cannot really take out any of the artifacts we have because we have a lot of cards that care about them. I guess I'm taking out the Reunion, a Rush of Vitality. Alright, Puzzle Knot. It's actually great. Maybe I'm taking out a Runo's Gremlin because I do have, some very nice removal spells. Could also take out the Diabolic Tutor since I'm not sure we're gonna have enough time to, turtle around. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the Torch Gauntlet. I don't think I'm gonna play it. Copter is not a creature, although it kinda is. But we do need creatures to be able to pilot it. Grubs, Fireweaver. I guess the Fireweaver. Yeah, it's a card that we could take out, I think. I mean, we have a lot of extra cards here in the deck, so we have to start taking some out. There's a Die Young. Alright, Done Imperative, Feeding Grubs, Eager Construct. These two guys. Brazen Scourge is nice. This is a removal spell. Infiltrator is fine. Gremlins are fine. Genius is fine. And all of these are fine. Fortuna's Fine is a card that I really want to have access to. Maybe I take out an automaton. Perhaps. It's kind of expensive, right? We have right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards that make artifacts. Should be good enough, shouldn't it? I'm not sure. I guess I can take out one Infiltrator since we do have a Glut on the 3 mana slot there, and the Infiltrator doesn't really work well with anything we're doing. I mean, it's obviously a nice pilot, right? You tap it to pilot the Copter, and it deals 1 damage to the opponent. But Copter is very easy to pilot, so I guess this is a way the Bomat Courier can be good later on too, because we can use it to pilot our Copter. Yeah, Fortuna's Fine is a card that I definitely want here. Because, people will generally run artifact removal in the main deck. So, let's see. I guess we should take one of these cards out, but which one? Salivating Gremlins seems great. Better than a Genius? I'm not sure. Not necessarily better than Brazen Scourge. Yeah, we have to take something out here, but I don't think I'm taking out any artifacts. Eager Construct's a card that, like like I said, I'm not exactly that high on it, but it's a fine card, I think. I mean, it's a fine filler. I could use it to, just fill my 2 mana slot here for another artifact and stuff. I guess I had to take one of these 3 drops guy here, except for the Filigree Familiar or the Procata Pillar Bug. I have to take out either one Genius or one Salivating Gremlins. I think I'm gonna take a Salivating Gremlins. Not sure if this is correct, but taking out one of the Artifacts Matters cards. Take a look at something here with this guy. So I want to face down. You may cast it. So we can play lands, right? The battlefield of the library is exile one of them face down, put the rest in the bottom of your library in the random order of, of that library. As long as the card remains exiled, me look at it, me cast it, and spend it. Yeah, cast it. So it doesn't work with lands. Alright, well, this is a fine deck, I think. Uh, I'm using the same colors that I used in my pre-release event, my real life pre-release event, right? Let's sort by color. So yeah, definitely more black than red, which makes me wonder whether the Brazen Scourge would be good enough here because being double red is kind of annoying. Could replace it with a Salivating Gremlins. But I guess drawing a hasted guy in the late game is a pretty big deal. So let's add basic lands. If you're saying 10-7, I'm thinking more like 9-8. I'm not sure. No, I think 10-7 is fine, right? I mean, we do have a few puzzle nuts to go search for that second mountain to cast a turn 3 Brazen Scourge if we need to. So, alright, well, happy about this deck. Let's see how it does.